A lot happened in the process of outgrowing my cash time days. I feel like I outgrew it so much I became like somebody, like a whole new person. So I didn't want to go by Smashes. I also didn't like just where the name Smashes had been left. And I didn't feel like this is a tough question. I didn't feel like I needed to like work through all of that. I was just, cause I worked through it personally, so I didn't, and like, I wouldn't have just been able to move on without working through it in public. So I was just like, and people already call me Zingah, well, people in my squad, so it was the same thing with Smashes. It was like, I didn't like come up with that as a rap name. It was like something that my friends were calling me, so I did the same thing with the Zingah thing. I was just like, I just let everybody else call me what everybody calls me already. I wouldn't have changed my name if it wasn't. Like, it's I'm glad you said it. It's a look, sound, and just, it's everything. If it's dope, thank you. If it's uncomfortable, thank you. If you don't like it, thank you. It is what it is. It's there, and this is just how I'm gonna do it. I think we probably clicked when we did the remix for Big Amina. He was on the joint, and I was on the joint, so at the video shoot is that's where we clicked. We just had jiggy nigga conversations, so it was like, oh, okay, jiggy nigga, and I was like, oh, okay, jiggy nigga, and then we just started kicking it, and we kicked it and kicked it and kicked it, and ended up making music. We hit the club together, we chill, and then we went on tour together, and then, so it can go wherever. We're just friends, like in real life. Not like music friends or like industry friends. I actually wouldn't call it my comeback single. It just consists of everything I had to say right now. It was just like a perfect index to like the new book that I'm writing. The whole Zingah thing. It was like, if you listen to everything I say on the song, it pretty much just details everything. Just highlights though of like things that have happened and things that are gonna happen. So it was like, here it is. And sound-wise as well, it was like, when I made it, it was like the most experimental thing I'd done. Well, the newest thing I'd done. I've always been experimental. That letter is too personal. I don't know why I wrote that, to be honest. I said that because I feel like at the speed I was moving, I felt as though the timeout that I got was, it was for my own good. Regardless of his intentions, I thank him regardless. He's the nigga that brought me into the game, and then he was, I guess, sort of in ways responsible for my dip in the industry. So I appreciate that dip, because I got time to grow. Because when I got into this music thing, I do this music thing so much, I forget to be a regular human being. So I'd kind of forgotten to be a person. I was just rapping and doing rap things all the time. So I got time to grow, and that brought about Zingah and a whole lot of other shit that people are gonna see when it happens. So I'm just appreciative of what we got, regardless of what brought it about. I guess firstly my love for what I do, because it was I don't make music to put it out. making music because I like making music. So I always had that to do. My girlfriend, yeah, she kept me alive. And my squad, like my friends. Yeah, like I've got, like I'm very addicted to the people around me. Because I didn't want to say it in the music. I don't want to talk about all this stuff in the music. Because I've dealt with it, like it's been so long. And I'm always pushing forward, so it would hold my music back if I wanted to talk about all that in music. So I just put out a letter, and it's there for people to go read it whenever they feel they want or need like answers that are in there. No, I'm not signed. I don't know if I want to get signed. I don't know, I'm comfortable, I'm making music. I don't know about anything else. Whatever comes, whatever doesn't. As long as I make the music. I don't think I was warned about anything. Like people warn you about things, but people don't warn you about the things that are really the issue. Because what's really the issue is the people in the industry. So no one's gonna warn you about themselves and be like, yo, watch out for me, don't trust me, I'm terrible. But like, yeah, I guess. Like, cause for me, that was my biggest thing. Cause I'm wired different, so it's like, for me, it never just had like come to me that anybody would like pretend to be something they're not. So just the whole concept of people being fake was something I was oblivious of. So I was real and people weren't, and I believed in people that I shouldn't have. I feel like that's the biggest setback. Me and dates do not get along as seen in my discography of music. So, I mean, I'm working on something. I also don't like putting myself under the pressure of like saying, I want to put out an album or whatever. Because for me, it's like I don't play with the whole album concept. Like when I make an album, I have to be like just on a different level. Even though I feel like I'm on a different level right now. It's like, but I've got a project that I did that I have no idea when to drop because of all the things that are going on right now. It's a project called Figured It Out, which I did last year. It's like there and it's done, and everybody needs it, but I don't know where the space is, so we'll figure it out. The concept was something we discussed with Umonde, who's the producer of the music video. So I guess the concept is inspired by the whole just I'm on the way part of the song. So it's just like I just go through like a parking space into a car on the way. It's simple, straight to the point. As far as the dancing or like just how I performed it, that's just like how I am, like generally. Like that's how I vibe to my music. So instead of just like walking through the parking and just rapping what I was saying, I was like, let me let them see how I vibe to the joint. Maybe they'll even understand it better. Because I know it's not like a conventional sound, it's different. So some people may not. So if they see how I vibe to it, it might make better sense. Yeah. And Lazy Dance, I wasn't trying to dance. I was vibing. Yeah, that's our real life handshake as well. Those are like all my real friends. That's how we dance in real life to our music. That's a real life handshake. Like nothing in that video was done for the video. Like those are my real life clothes. Yeah, that's my real life hair. Like, yeah, we just did it. Like we literally just shot it. At first I was like, that was like genuinely the reactions looked exactly like that. Like, But now it's like, I mean, I get it, because I recently just was like in a throwback phase and I was playing like old songs and old videos. And then I realized how much Smashes had done. And I was like, okay, it's fair for people to be attached to it. Like, I'd be attached. If I wasn't me, I think I'd be attached to that too. Like, it was special. It was like a moment in time in like SA hip hop. Like, no one's ever done it like that. No one's ever gonna do it like that ever again. So it's like, I understand why people don't want to let that go. It's like a different stain in the game that changed the game forever. So I understand it. It's like I'll bear with people, it's whatever. But like, my job is to, as Zingah, outdo Smashes, which is a great challenge. I'm happy about that. So it's all good. Waited at What's the Life? Zingah, Lord of the Jig, you already know. Out here, Slaghuis TV. Catch me on Twitter, Instagram, in fact, everything at Zingah, ZINGAH_LOTJ. That's Lord of the Jig. Yeah.